how you doing? Welcome back for another week. I'm Kevin Daniel, if we've not met before. How do you do? Nice to meet you. I am a UK-based stand-up comedian, semi-professional, and I am just documenting my journey in comedy through the UK comedy circuit. So I've had 2 gigs this week, or like 2 gigs but 3 shows. So one gig on Friday night, I was at the Mock Tudor Comedy Club in Walton-on-Thames. Really good, lovely time. Keris Nelms was MCing. I opened the show. Ben Trelaw was on in the middle, and Richard Morton closed the show. If you know any of the comedians, they're all very, very funny. And then on Saturday night, I was in Just the Tonic in Nottingham, but they had 2 shows on the Saturday night, one at 7 o'clock and then one at 9 o'clock, and I was the middle act for both those shows, and I had a really nice time. We had Adam Beardsmore MCing, we had Mandy Mooden opening the show, I was on in the middle, and the wonderful Lou Conran closed both the shows. So yeah, really good week for gigs. In terms of applying for stuff, I think I had a wee look through my emails and stuff. I think I applied for about 22 gigs this week, and I got another 4 gigs booked in from the previous gigs that I've booked for. That I've applied for. I explained before, it's a bit of a rolling thing. So you know, the gigs that I applied for this week, the promoters might take a couple of weeks to make their minds up about those ones. So might take a few weeks for some to come through. I put a wee thing on one of the Facebook forums about wanting to do some new material nights and looking for opportunities to do that. So if you're watching this and you're a promoter or you're a comedian that runs nights in the UK and you'd be happy for me to come along and do some new material, I am basically building up to doing my kind of debut hour show at a comedy festival next year. I'm going to do that at the Leicester Comedy Festival in February of 2027. So I know it's like a whole 12 months away, but I want to start working on it and writing stuff and trying out new bits of material. So any opportunities to do that would be gratefully accepted. I've done a couple of works in progress up to now at different festivals. So I've done stuff at the Glasgow Comedy Festival, the Leicester Comedy Festival, the Cambridge Fringe Festival, and the Brighton Fringe Festival. But I've yet to do my official debut hour, so planning to do that in February of 2027. Other than that, it's, you know, just still writing odd bits, trying out new bits. I'm trying to do more stuff online, so I'm trying to put little clips up of previous shows and stuff that I've done, just wee bits of material to see what people react like, and if you like it or no, please let me know. What have I got in the diary this week? So this week coming up, again, at the minute I've only got 2 gigs booked in the diary this week. One on Friday night, which will be at the Garage in Chilwell in Nottingham for Funhouse Comedy. I'm doing a middle spot at that one. And then next Saturday night, I'm going all the way to Wymondham. I think that's how you say it. I think it's out Norfolk way. I'm doing that for Shafterwick Comedy, and I'm MCing the night next Saturday night at the Wymondham Hall, I think it's called. So that'll be really good. Paul Sinner is closing that show off the Affatelli and the Chase and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that'll be cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll pick up something else during the week, maybe a new material spot, or maybe if somebody drops out a gig I might pick up something else. But at the minute, just the 2 bookings in the diary for next week. So yeah, listen, thank you for joining me on this wee journey. I'm going to try and keep them short and sweet. Don't want these to be too long for you. But yeah, I really appreciate your support. Hello to any new followers on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. Thank you for popping by and saying hello. And if you've got any questions, by all means, send me a question. I'll do my best to answer it. As I say, I've only been sort of, you know, at it really hard going on the comedy circuit since kind of 2020, 2021, after we came out the pandemic. So yeah, any questions, I'll try my best to answer them from my perspective. I'm by no means an expert. I'm trying to find my way as I go. But yeah, if you've got any questions, I'll try and answer them if I can. So thanks very much. I hope you have a good week. Enjoy yourselves. And yeah, thanks for all the support. See you later.